Lately, you may have been asking yourself, should I learn how to code? There's so many options out there. What language should I choose? What is Python? Why learn Python? So let's get into it and let's answer these questions. What's good, y'all? Thanks for coming through. Today we're going to talk about Python, and I'm going to give you guys a general overview, talk about the pros and cons, also provide some resources, give you guys some salary ranges, and then talk about the different things you can do as a Python developer. All right, so here's the thing. Before we get started, this is what I want to mention. While learning how to code, we want to focus on what I call coding structure. We don't want to focus on being a memorization machine out there, because if we try to do that, there's so much to remember about one coding language. So the thing to focus on as you guys take this information in is you want to focus on learning coding structure. That will benefit you down the road to learn other languages that you want to take on. As this is a guide to give you guys a general overview of Python, there's many of you out there that have probably already dabbled in this language. So my question to you guys, have you guys ever dabbled in this language at all? Or are you brand new to this? Python is simple to use and easy to read. It offers a wide variety of tools to build from. Its foundation is over 30 years strong with plenty of resources. Python is a general purpose programming language. The syntax is what you call high level and object oriented programming. It's the most popular language in the world. The syntax is what you call high level and it's object oriented programming. So why Python first? Well, its syntax is clean and simple, and what you will find compared to other languages, it takes a lot less to produce certain outputs to the terminal. So if we compare many other languages such as C++ or Java, you will see that these languages start off with a lot more complex, simple statements such as hello world. Here are the pros and cons. So the pros are Python offers a wide library of tools that you can choose from. It offers frameworks, modules, and many other things that you can use. Its community is also 30 years strong. The cons are that Python can be slower to execution compared to other programming languages out there. These are things that you wouldn't probably notice at first, but as you get deeper into this thing, you'll probably notice it. You don't have to become a professional to learn this language. So if you have a job where you sit in front of a computer already, then you could learn this language, because there are many tasks that we have to do on our current jobs that could take a long time and it's tedious. So what you could do is learn task automation scripts. So if you have a job where, something takes 3 hours and it's repetitive over and over again, well, you could write up a script that would take care of that job and it would get it done, in like 30 minutes or even faster than that. So like file management, Excel sheets, downloading things. These are all things that you can do to make your job easier. So think about some things out there that you're currently doing on your job that could be automated and save you a lot of time. The average salary of a Python developer today is around $116,000 a year. Now, that can depend on your location, experience, job role, what industry you're also working in. So there's a lot of factors that go into it. And mind you, this is also average, so it can go up or down. Employers worldwide are looking for people who know Python because of its capabilities and the skills that these developers bring to the table. They are in high demand worldwide and they continue to grow down the road. Here's some example industries that you can jump into: software engineering, data science, machine learning, data visualization, developing websites, task automation, data analysis, and many more things. This language is cross-platform, so that means that you can do this on Windows, Linux, and Apple computers. So, did you know that this language is 30 years strong? It was actually developed in 1991, which is 30 years ago, by a man named Guido van Rossum from the Netherlands. He developed the language to make something a lot more simple for programmers out there, and it was originally developed just to do some simple automations. Over the time, it's hit plenty of milestones in version 2 and 3 where we're currently at, where it's a full-blown programming language today. So I'm going to tell you right now, the best way you can get started is just to get in there, get your hands dirty, and do it. Because if you don't, you're not going to learn it. You have to fumble through this and, pull your hair out. You might punch a couple pillows and you might get frustrated, but it's okay. To talk a little bit about myself, I've actually been learning Python for about a year. I've enjoyed the process a lot, and I just want to mention this one resource for me. I've actually been learning through Codecademy. I've enjoyed it the whole time. I'm about to re-up on my annual membership. So I would suggest you guys out there taking a look at it too. There's also some free courses that they offer. And then also there's many other resources that you guys can look at also, so in the comment section, let me know what resources you guys have found out there. And in the description itself, I've also provided some resources that you guys can look up. This is what I suggest. Learn the basics, practice 1 hour a day, and do projects. Make sure you do projects. Don't miss that last part, because the projects is what helps us solidify how to code. Because when you do a project, there is a lot of planning that goes into it. You're going to find that when you plan your project out right, the actual coding part is actually pretty short sometimes because you've planned your project so well. You may have some questions about the many different fields you can take on learning Python, and you might be wanting to become a developer. So I'm going to be talking about these things in more detail, such as data visualization, machine learning, task automation, back-end development, and many other things.